Jets Nation, welcome back to another Jets Media live stream. Today is a great day to be a freaking New York Jets fan. He fires it over the middle, touchdown! Garrett Wilson! The New York Jets tie the football game! It's a toss to Breece Hall. Breece Hall cuts up the middle. Breece Hall's loose. Breece Hall's gone. Breece Hall is gone. He walks into the end zone. That's a Jets touchdown. Sauce Gardner's there for the game winner. That's New York Jets. New era Robert style of football right there. Breaking news. The New York Jets got him. Aaron Rodgers is officially a member of the New York Jets. The vibe amongst his fan base is just a really awesome thing to watch our fans have a reason to be excited. This Jets team is ready to take flight this year.
We're going to show the world today what Jets football is about. Let's go. All we need is us. All we need.
I got high expectations for them, and you should too. I really do appreciate each and every one of you guys. Let's go Jets. Jets.
Jets, let's go.
Yo, Jets Nation, welcome back to Jets Media. Good morning, everybody. Another day of Jets training camp. Let's freaking get it. Come on now. I'm waking you all up by the music being played. Let's raise it a little bit. Alrighty. Welcome into the show, everybody. Today, I want to go live throughout training camp to give you guys the live updates. I also want to talk about yesterday's training camp to break down what happened yesterday at camp, because I was unable to really talk about what happened yesterday because I was busy. But it's all good. The Jets are actually live right now at practice, but it's all good. I'm live with the Jets at the same time, and I think that this is going to be a fun stream because there's a lot to talk about, whether it is Joe Tippmann, definitely not going to be starting, it seems like, from Robert Saleh. The offense starting off strong yesterday and then kind of taking a downhill. The offense struggled yesterday. Mekhi Becton had a really good practice. Tony Adams picks off Aaron Rodgers. The unofficial depth chart is announced. There's a lot of things that we're going to be talking about today. Some injury news, some updates. And then whenever practice does kick off officially in the next half hour or so, we're going to be talking about it live. Give you guys a live reaction, live play-by-play of all the stuff we're seeing on Twitter. Let's get it rocking. Robin, what's up, bro? The intro gets me going every time. I appreciate that, man. What's up, Richie? What's up, Jack? What's up, man? Ja? Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Let's get it started right away. So I do want to talk about yesterday's camp. Was unable to make a video on it. I was very busy yesterday. So apparently the offense came out there and Aaron Rodgers was looking good. He was making some quick throws, and then the defense got to Aaron Rodgers, and all of a sudden things started to go south. He threw an interception to Tony Adams over the middle. And then at the end of practice, he found Allen Lazard for a touchdown. He did find Hardman for a dime, or I'm going to be sharing that footage with you guys as well. But the cool news is that Mekhi Becton is looking like a damn beast out there. And all eyes will be on Mekhi Becton this Thursday night against the Cleveland Browns at the Hall of Fame game. All eyes will be on Zach Wilson as well. But it's going to be a fun time to finally see some football being played. Damn it. Let's go. How was the movie yesterday? It was fantastic, as usual. Christopher Nolan is the GOAT. I'm even wearing my Nolan shirt right now. Written and directed by Christopher Nolan. Yeah, Oppenheimer for the second viewing was even better than the first. Jets. He was slinging at the beginning, then the line fell apart. Yes, exactly. Can't wait for the Jets to destroy the Bills. Me too, John. Cannot wait for the Jets to destroy the Bills. Carter and a third-round pick for Zach Martin. Kick ABT to tackle. No, not happening. But hey, we'll see. Not going to lie, I'm loving that the defense is getting picks. Huge year for our D. Hell yeah, man. I know that it's hard to really evaluate. Oh, Rodgers threw an interception. But wait, Tony Adams got his second pick on Rodgers. That's pretty cool. If there was one player at camp that's definitely being the man of the hour, someone that's kind of rising to the star and making it hard for the Jets to not make him the starter, is Tony Adams, the undrafted free agent from last year's draft class. He's the starting free safety right now, and he is looking like a damn stud. He is a rangy guy. Robert Saleh gave him a lot of praise yesterday. He continues to praise him, and I think that the Jets will be smart to continuing giving Tony Adams that opportunity, man. He's smart. He's intelligent. He understands the game. He's a really good communicator. He's got a lot of swag to him, man. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Cook signing today or what? I really think that Dalvin Cook is going to continue to take his time. I'm not really expecting Dalvin Cook to, I don't know, make a decision. I know some people are getting fed up with Dalvin, like make a decision already, but I'm not really, I don't know. We'll see. I noticed that, man. All right. Let's get into the chat. Do you know anyone that has tickets for this weekend's practice? I don't know of anybody yet, but I will let you know if I do, Abe. I don't trust him, but he's slowly earning his place back. Who are you referring to? Thanks for the great content. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Guys, make sure you hit that thumbs up button on your way in. How would you rank the depth chart for the Hall of Fame game? The depth chart, the unofficial depth chart has Carter as number 1, Bam Knight number 2, Travis Dye number 3. So I'm expecting the Hall of Fame game to include Bam Knight and Travis Dye. I don't think Carter's going to play because the starters is not going to be playing, and we still don't have Breece Hall. So that's how the running back situation is going right now. Makai. Oh, people are hating. I mean, there's no reason to hate. Why are we hating? He's fighting for that offensive tackle spot, and he's having good days, having bad days, man. Come on. Give Tony Adams 33. Make my jersey collection relevant again. That would be sick, man. They got to change his number to 33. Do we have a full depth chart for the Hall of Fame game? No. We don't know who's playing or not. But just expect none of the starters to play. It's that simple. None of the starters are going to be playing. I'm currently pitching a no-hitter in my league, and we are in the 6th inning in a 7th inning game. How is that possible? Are you on your phone in the middle of the game or something? Well, go get that no-hitter, my man. Thanks, Richie. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Robert. I appreciate that. He's got to stack those positive days. Hell yeah. Dalvin is very deliberate. He's going through his process. He will be signed in the next week to 10 days. He will join the team before the first preseason game, not counting the Hall of Fame. I agree, man. I did not expect Dalvin Cook to make a decision anytime soon, so you guys shouldn't too. Get live game reps against the Browns. Reps are reps, guys. Hasn't played live football in almost 2 years. Yeah, Makai's playing. Hey, yo, Richie, let's effing go. You know it. Guys, I'm so excited to finally get some football. Me too, Jamie. Preseason is awesome because we get to see the new guys and how they may fit and help out later. Exactly. Big criticism on Douglas. For an offensive line guy, he has done a poor job drafting and developing some legit fatties up front rather than get Cook, get a legit tackle. I have to... Okay. I personally think... I mean... The offensive line has not gone in the Jets' favor. The offensive line has not gone in Joe Douglas's favor. I really strongly believe if the offensive line was healthy last year, it would have been good enough to be helping this team in the run game. The Jets had 5 offensive tackles on the injured reserve. How do you expect this Jets organization to survive? How do you expect Joe Douglas to be able to get as many offensive tackles off the street to play when you have that many injuries, man? I don't knock this on Douglas. He's prioritizing it. He's bringing in players. They just don't stay healthy. He drafts Mekhi Becton. Obviously, that looked like right now not a good draft pick because of the injury concern, and he's out for 2 years. Dwayne Brown, he plays through injury. George Fant, out. AVT, best offensive lineman on the damn team, out for the entire season last year. I mean, I can keep going. We need them to stay healthy, folks. If the Jets' offensive line stays healthy, the offensive line's fine. We don't need to get a legit tackle. Dwayne Brown's coming back. Max Mitchell's looking darn good. Billy Turner is a quality veteran. Mekhi Becton has a lot of upside. I mean, I don't know. The injuries are a big deal with the offensive line, and I'm not putting that on Douglas, man. Me personally. Elijah Vera Tucker is the all-pro in the Swiss Army knife that makes this offensive line dangerous when he's healthy. And he wasn't healthy last year. The man played left tackle, left guard, right tackle. Mekhi Becton, out. George Fant, out. Max Mitchell, good rookie, out. I mean, last year was an abomination of injuries. So we need them to be healthy, man. I'm not putting that on Douglas. I really am not. Because he's prioritizing it. He's adding players. He's signing players. He's drafting players on that offensive line. It's not like he's ignoring it. They just got to stay healthy, man. It's that simple. Are we honestly expecting a newly put together O-line performing well early in camp? Exactly. I mean, what do you guys expect here? You expect this offensive line to just be gelling immediately and dominating one of the best defensive lines in football and training camp? That's not realistic. I know let's boo. Everyone boo Sean Payton. Boo. He's on this slideshow so we can boo him every time he's on. But I think it's unrealistic for anybody to expect this offensive line to be ready to go this early in training camp against one of the best defensive fronts in football in training camp. I'm sorry. I mean, the defense is head of the offense. I expected it. You didn't expect it, folks? What was our record when AVT went down? 5-2. We lost Breece Hall and AVT in the same game. 5-2 after beating the Broncos. 4-game winning streak. And then we lose everything. Rodgers gets the ball out quick. The line just has to be decent. Facts. I'm more worried about the offensive line and the run game than I am with the pass protection. I think Rodgers is going to be able to be fine getting rid of the ball fast, but we need to establish a run game, and that starts up front. Jets defense is going to be too much for the Dolphins to handle. We owe Denver a beatdown for Breece and AVT. Yeah, and of course for Sean Payton. The D-line is going to make the O-line better if they can learn to block our guys, then they can hang with A1. Exactly. Zach Wilson also made the offensive line look worse than it was because he holds the ball for a very long time. Exactly. When you have a quarterback that knows how to get rid of the ball fast, I mean, Carl Lawson, I forgot who it was, the Jets defensive lineman, said, like, he thinks he made a quick move to get to the quarterback and he's about to sack him and the ball's out of his hand. They're not used to that, man. I hope Zach does well Thursday. He needs to boost his morale. If not, even though it's a pick-em-up game, it's going to get him into funk. I really hope, I really hope that Zach Wilson lights it up, man. And if he doesn't, I can already feel Jets fans. I can already feel what they're going to say. So let's talk about Joe Tippmann real quick, because that is a new trending topic amongst this Jets team. So we drafted Joe Tippmann, who I absolutely love. And it seems like Connor McGovern and Wes Schweitzer are front runners to start. And if I had to guess who's going to start at center based off of what I'm seeing, it's Connor McGovern. And it just so happens that the Jets are also trying to develop for the long term. And I don't know. Would it be smart to throw in a rookie center under a veteran Hall of Famer like Aaron Rodgers in a season that they want to go all in if he's not ready? Sometimes you draft a player and develop them. That's fine. You don't have to draft everybody to be starters. You know what that tells me? That tells me this team is pretty good. That they're able to draft a player to let sit behind someone to learn the playbook, learn the system, learn how to be an NFL pro before he gets thrown out there. I know Jets fans are used to having all the rookies start because that's how bad this team has been for years. We have high draft picks, and we draft these players to be starters because we don't have anybody else on the team that can play over them because we suck. Not the case anymore. That was last year's draft class. We drafted Sauce to be a starter. We drafted Garrett to be a starter. We drafted Breece Hall to be a starter. We drafted Jermaine Johnson to be part of the rotation. Well, now, this past draft class, we did not draft one starter. And that's okay. You want to know why? Because the Jets roster is almost complete. It's okay. We draft Will McDonald because we have so much strength on this team. We're drafting, we're adding to our strength instead of plugging a hole of a weakness. Will McDonald's not going to start. He's going to be playing. Joe Tippmann, he's going to be playing down the line. So I like that this Jets organization is now really having a forward mindset. I like it. As soon as Tippmann gets the Rodgers seal of approval, he'll be center number 1. Hell yeah. Jermaine wasn't a starter right off. Tech Sauce wasn't. That's another thing. Sauce Gardner was not a starter in camp. He had to earn it. Glenn with the $10 super chat. Thank you, my man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Glenn. The other day, I was talking guaranteed contract. What I was thinking was if Aaron got a signing bonus, it was my mistake thinking one thing and saying another. Glenn, it is okay. We all make some mistakes. The reality is Aaron Rodgers gave the Jets 30. Let's talk about that, actually. Glenn, I thank you for bringing this up. Thank you so much for bringing this up, Glenn. And thank you for the generous $10 donation, my friend. Really does help out the channel more than you know. Glenn is a Dolphins fan, folks, and he's a respectful one. Shout out to my man, Glenn. So I want to talk about something. Aaron Rodgers, we all know he took a pay cut, but he spoke to Peter King of out of NBC Sports, and he spoke to Kay Adams yesterday. And he said one of the reasons why he took a pay cut is, number one, he wanted to prove to the Jets fans, us, and the Jets organization that he's all bought in to being the Jets quarterback. And he also wants to give the Jets some wiggle room in order to add players at the trade deadline, because he said in today's modern-day NFL, players become available at the deadline, and he wants the Jets to have enough financial flexibility to go get a player if they're available at the deadline. He also referenced Dalvin Cook being available. What? Aaron Rodgers is doing everything you can possibly imagine in a positive way since he came to the Jets. The only thing he needs to do now is just win. And he can't do that yet because we have to wait for September 11th against the Bills to do that. But Aaron Rodgers has done everything you can ask for 10 times the amount. I mean, it's wild. It's wild that the people that tried to tell me that he was going to turn this organization down, he's going to rip it from the shreds, he's an egomaniac, he's going to do this. If it's not his way, he's going to whine. It's the opposite. I mean, he takes a $35 million pay cut because he wants to build around him. And he wants to give the Jets financial flexibility. He sacrifices 35 M's in his own bank account to help out the Jets organization. He is helping the mentorship and leadership and the development of Zach Wilson. He's talking with every single player on this Jets team to help developing their game and learning the game of football. What more can you freaking ask for? People tell me, oh, he's washed up. He's 39 years old. Good! Give me a 39-year-old quarterback. This Jets team needs a wise guy in this organization to set a standard, to let us know how it's all done. I laugh at people that say he's washed up. You don't know anything. What is the definition of washed up? You think he's going to throw 7 touchdowns and like 12 picks? Like, what do you think Rodgers is going to do? If you think he's washed up, you're in for a rude awakening. And if you're just saying that to be a troll, that's one thing. But if you actually genuinely believe that, check yourself. It's that simple, man. I'm not expecting Rodgers to go out there and beat MVP. It'll be nice. Anything can happen, but we don't need him to be an MVP. The fact that he was selfless enough to sacrifice that much money to benefit this organization tells you so much about who he is as a person. And I'm so sick and tired of people telling me that he's not a good person. Wrong. You're wrong. Maybe you're not a good person. How about that? Muffios! You kidding me? Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. So, when's Davante Adams or Aaron Donald coming to the Jets, Richie? This is going to be a magical season going to a Super Bowl this year. By the way, let's effing go. Zach Wilson and Becton, hope they play well against the Browns. Well, this is a jam-packed donation from my brother. Thank you. I appreciate the donation. But Aaron Donald, don't see that as a trade possibility. I mean, if we get Aaron Donald and we have Quinnen Williams and Aaron Donald, that would be ridiculous. But that's not happening. The Jets are not going to put that much money into the defensive tackle position, but it's fun to talk about. When it comes to Davante Adams, I don't know. Based on what I heard from Rodgers, they might be thinking about something. That is interesting. I think that the Jets having the financial flexibility to do this at the deadline with Rodgers giving up that money tells you a lot about him. And yes, I am very excited to see Zach Wilson and Becton. Boo. Boo. Sean Payton, boo. Great energy, Richie. Thank you, man. Been a Jets fan since our old Ronald Reagan as president. You kind of remind me of myself in my younger days. Good to see all the passion and enthusiasm. Well, I appreciate these kind words, my man. Thank you so much. I'm glad you see yourself in a young Richie. This is our year, folks. Get hyped. You know it. We were haters on Rodgers till we got to know him. Sometimes new challenges will change people. Well, no offense, NC, but speak for yourself, because I was never a Rodgers hater. I actually loved Aaron Rodgers way before he became a Jet. So I was never a hater on Rodgers. I always liked him. But yeah, an opportunity like Rodgers to kind of reinvent himself, that's another thing, man. Him coming to the Jets, he gives him a new opportunity to have a fresh slate. Aaron fought through that thumb and still played well last season. He's healthy and freaking motivated. He is going all the way with this new team that he loves. Yeah. Say that again. With a much lesser roster, and I believe that was when he had a broken thumb. Yep. Richie, do you know of any players encasing their body in Tiger Bomb? I do not know. Bryce Huff owns Josh Allen. And now we got Will McDonald as well. The haters can kick rocks. If you ain't got haters, you ain't popping. So hate away. It's that simple. It's that simple, man. So are you here until practice is over? Yes. Today I'm here until practice is over. Which is going to be, we got like a long time. We got like an hour and a half together. So buckle up, grab some coffee, grab some water, do whatever you got to do. Maybe you're at work right now. Let's go. Oh man. I'm so freaking excited, man. We got Jets football Thursday. Love the hat. Thank you, D-Man. We will have the number 1 D. You know it. So, folks, this is the live reaction and live Jets report to training camp. You guys are wondering, training camp hasn't official. I mean, they're practicing right now, but there's no drills. There's no 11 on 11. Right now, they are doing individual drills. So, when we get to some tweets, we're going to be able to react to what's going on together. Thursday, Kelly. I know you're excited. I wish the entire AFCs could make playoffs. I don't. Screw the Patriots and the Dolphins and the Bills, but no, I know what you're saying. I'm a mail carrier. Your content always helps my day go faster. Thanks, Richie. Well, thank you, Julian, for tuning in, man. We appreciate all you do. We have Jets football Thursday, baby. I love it. Imagine how mad the people are who swore Aaron Rodgers was a bad teammate and wouldn't be able to handle the New York media. They're so quiet, Jorge. They're just, I haven't heard a word. I haven't heard a peep from them. Where you at? But folks, if you guys want to join my brand new Discord server, it is live, and we got some cool chats going on over there. Would love for you guys to join. Again, if you guys don't know what a Discord server is, I'm assuming you guys are at least familiar with it. It's basically an app that we could all stay connected, because right now we're talking in the live chat, but when I'm not live, I don't have access to you guys. I want to be able to talk some ball, talk some life stuff, and the Discord is an opportunity to stay connected with me, because I'll be able to tell you guys when I'm going to go live, what video are coming, some exclusive stuff is going to be on the Discord. So make sure you guys click that link and join the Discord, man. Speaking of the Discord, I'm gonna say what's up to the Discord right now. Tell them that I'm live. Yo. You in my Discord, you ain't live, pull up. Let's see it. General. What's good, everybody? Who's ready for Thursday's game? Just sent that in my Discord. Richie, you're going to have to start a list of the top 100 receipts that we'll be collecting this year. That would be sick. I should do that. What game is he most excited for? Week 1. Give me the Bills, baby. Give me the Bills. Give me the damn Bills. Live streams, 1 a.m. is fantastic. Thank you, sir. Where are you from, Jesus Jerry? Is it 1 a.m. wherever you are? A good expectation for Aaron would be 25 to 30 touchdowns and 5 to 8 interceptions with about 4,000 yards. Not great, but decent numbers. Now, this would be great in Jets quarterback standards, that's for sure. And I'd be so happy and content with this type of, with these stats. Megan coming out there with some fire. Sauce effing owns the Bills. Let's win. F signing a not needed position and instead focus on glaring needed position. I hate how they repeat myself every other stream. I can't believe we got people saying this wide receiver room is mid AF. Do I got to remind you? My man's from Australia. I love that. Thanks for tuning in from Australia. This wide receiver room is not mid AF, in my opinion. Do I got to remind you what Aaron Rodgers did his 2 MVP seasons with the Packers, who his receivers were? I have to do this every time I hear someone talk not happy with our receivers. I'm going to do it again. Sorry if you guys have heard me go over this already, but I'm going to have to do it. Okay, Aaron Rodgers MVP seasons with the Packers. Who is his number 1 receiver? Davante Adams. Okay, we got Garrett Wilson as our number 1 receiver. I like that. Who was his number 2 receiver? Allen Lazard. Oh, who's our number 2 receiver next to Garrett Wilson? Allen Lazard. Who is his number 3 receiver in Green Bay? Oh, Randall Cobb. Oh, we just so happen to have Randall Cobb in our team. Who was the speedster receiver that be vertical threat and be that speedster to go down the field for the Packers for that MVP seasons? Oh, MVS. Oh, who's our speedster? Hardman, who you can argue is better than MVS. And we have Corey Davis, who is a veteran that knows how to play the game. That's a solid receiver. My point is, Aaron Rodgers does not need to have Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle. He doesn't need Jamar Chase and Higgins. He doesn't need to have the best wide receiver duo in the league. You give him a prototypical number 1 receiver and a guy like Garrett Wilson, and you supplement him with guys like Allen Lazard, Randall Cobb, and Corey Davis and Hardman around him. That's what Aaron Rodgers needs. As long as they're all on the same page, it's going to be good. The receiver room is not mid. And every time I say that, come on now. Come on. I always have to bring that up. Stop. MBS is better than Hardman. Nah, bruh. I have to disagree with that, man. Where even is he on the Chiefs? Is it? Yeah, MVS is on the Chiefs. I don't know, man. I'll take Hardman over MVS any day. That speed that Hardman's got, game changer. Just wait. And don't forget Brownlee. Love it. Timon not starting is BMS. Well, he's obviously not ready. Bro, Hardman was on a verge of breaking out last season and he got injured. The Chiefs did not let him walk for a reason. They just wanted... I don't know. I'm not going to get into this. I really am not. Do you think Dalvin Cook will sign? I don't know when he will, but it's definitely between the Jets and the Dolphins still. On Wednesday roundtable, I will rebuttal your Aaron Rodgers MVP stance. What's my Aaron Rodgers MVP stance, Glenn? Remind me. I don't even know what you're talking about. I do not see the Garrett Wilson, Davante Adams comp. Garrett is more like D-Hop, the way he can contort his body to smaller catch radius. Garrett is like Diggs, but faster and better. I mean, Rodgers is the one that compares him to Davante Adams. Bro, we couldn't make it work because of injuries, bro. Go back and watch. Corey Davis could loom big in the early part of the season. He may surprise this year. No one is talking about him a threat. I agree, man. This is the Corey Davis year. I'm telling y'all. Corey Davis has been on this Jets team 2 years straight with bad quarterback play. Finally has a damn quarterback. All right, so practice should be starting soon. Well, practice started already, but like I'm talking 11 on 11 drills. Conklin, 683 yards, 12 touchdowns. Damn. If Davante Adams becomes available, do you trade for him? And what would you give up? Yeah, you trade for him. If he becomes available, bro, you give up all the draft picks that you need to. All of a sudden, we will have the best duo in the league. Sorry, Tyreek and Jalen Waddle. If Davante Adams comes to the Jets, they have the best wide receiver duo in the NFL. Davante Adams and Garrett Wilson together is better than Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle. And I know it's not even happening, so it's not a debate. But if Garrett 12 plus, my prediction is Allen Lazard is going to lead this Jets team. I've said it before. Allen Lazard is going to lead the Jets in reception touchdowns. I think he's going to get double digit. I think Garrett will get like 8 or 9. Conklin maybe 7. Will Ruckert show up big this season? He has been a big spark in this offense in training camp. So if he gets the opportunity, I think he's going to have a good opportunity, man. People are being disingenuous, leaving out the part where Aaron Rodgers elevates. That's exactly the point, man. Thank you. We don't, like, Aaron Rodgers is the quarterback. We don't need a top receiver room to elevate the quarterback play. Like, for example, Tua needs Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle to elevate his quarterback game. Zach Wilson, he would need a lot of receivers to elevate his game. Aaron Rodgers doesn't need top-end elite of super cast around him. He's the one that elevates the receivers. Come on. Come on. Come on. Tay Adams at the deadline. Uh-oh. I don't think we get cooked. Those Florida boys love going back home to 100-degree heat, and those Minnesota boys love using us for leverage. Yeah. If he goes back to the Dolphins, so be it. It's not going to break my heart. Do you think Rodgers joins the Jets if Crazy Eyes is still the head coach? No! When are we going to give Robert Saleh and Douglas some credit? Zach will have a great preseason. I hope so, man. That would be great. What is your stance on trading Huff? I don't think we sign after this year, and Johnson and McDonald look good. Maybe see if there's an... No. We don't trade away the most important part of this team, which is our pass rush. Bro, we have 5 offensive tackles on this team. Dwayne Brown. I mean, I don't need to go through it. Am I the only one that's, like, content with the offensive tackle position? I'm not looking for, like, anybody. Like, who... All these people in the chat that are asking the Jets to go get a new offensive tackle. Who? Who are we going to go get? I mean, who are we going to go sign that's going to be better than what we already have? Billy Turner is a very underrated piece to this offensive line that we added. Max Mitchell is looking darn good in year number 2. He looked great as a rookie last year. Dwayne Brown is going to be that rock at that left tackle spot. We still got Mekhi Becton, who has a ton of upside when healthy. I don't know, man. I guess I'm just... We'll see. Why would it be seller? That's exactly my point. We're not selling Bryce Huff. We keep him. Bakhtiari isn't, like, available, though. You know? No, we need a swing tackle. We need depth, even camp depth. But there's 5 offensive tackles. Like, how many more offensive tackles do we need? Like, I think am I the only one that actually likes the depth at offensive tackle? We have 5 offensive tackles competing for 2 spots. That means the 2 that get it will have 3 guys that the Jets almost started as backups. Am I the only one? I don't know. Maybe I am. I'll say this again. If the Jets stay healthy, I like this offensive line. Even if they get banged up, I like the people at... I mean, how many of you guys want, like, 9 offensive tackles to be competitive for 2 spots? I think that Mekhi Becton is the X factor, bro. Mekhi Becton is the X factor, no doubt. Huff and Carter for Devontae. It would cost way more than that. Rodgers' pay cut gave us flexibility to re-sign Huff. Y'all get off my boy. Huff ain't going nowhere. Where's that Huff trade stuff coming from? All right, so let's see if there's any. I think 11 on 11 is beginning, and that's what we're here for. All right, so Jets training camp is underway, and then we're gonna be doing some live reporting on it. Billy Turner is not good, and he's not going to start. He'll be back up. If you think Dalvin Cook is signing with the Jets, press 1. If you think he's not signing with the Jets, type 2. This is a good thing. Richie, do a poll on Cook. Is it if you want Cook, or do you think he's going to sign or not? If you type that you meant Bryce Hall right now, I might forgive you. Huff ain't going nowhere. Huff ain't going nowhere indeed. Tomlinson was not a good signing. So, last year was definitely not a good first season with the Jets. He is a Pro Bowler and very durable. And I'm hopeful that in this new system with this new coaching staff, we could see a better version of Laken Tomlinson, because if he struggles again this year, then yeah, it was not a good signing. But I'm not going to say it was a bad signing just off of one season. I need to see at least 2 or 3 years before I am quick to do that. I mean, George Fant, don't get it wrong, had a literally like sensational season at left tackle 2 years ago. Like, unreal. To the point where it was like, I thought Joe Douglas was a wizard. And then he injured his knee, and then he was never the same player. And then George Fant sucked ever since that knee injury. I thought George Fant was a darn good signing. At the time, I didn't understand it, but when I saw him on the field, are we forgetting that 2021 season with George Fant at left tackle where he was literally like perfect? George Fant had that one great season, hurt his knee, and then was never the same, and now he's bad. Richie, what's your Madden rating? I'm a 91. If Cook wanted to be a Jet, he'd be here already. Stop writing that dude like he's all that. Chanting his name in practice. Embarrassing. This Jets fan base is just excited, man. We show support. We show love. It's that simple. It's not that deep, bro. Tomlinson's going to be fine. Our offensive coordinator, play calling, and injury shifted the line way too much. Hope so, man. Tomlinson's got to wake up this year, man, because he is that left guard. And if Tomlinson's not good this season, the Jets got to do something, for sure. Maybe they put Tippmann at left guard. Who knows? Huff equals true Jet. Undrafted free agent, gem. Isn't it funny that Bryce Huff is the best player out of the 2020 draft class, and he was undrafted? Joe Douglas has been really darn good at finding undrafted free agents. Now add Tony Adams to the mix as well. who has been looking great. No pads today. So Wes Schweitzer is in that center. All right. We're starting the Twitter report. So Connor Hughes says Sauce Gardner comes up with a would-be tackle for loss on Michael Carter, who tried to bounce a run. Always like when corner plays run like that. True complete package. This guy is so good. Side note, Gardner looks like he has a different handshake for each defensive back. So Sauce Gardner continues to flash. We are underway of training camp, folks. And Wes Schweitzer is taking snaps under center with Aaron Rodgers, which is very interesting. Zaire Barnes replacing Mosley. First team offense starts out in team. Zaire Barnes replacing Mosley now at linebacker. John Franklin Myers and Lawson at defensive ends. Why is that? See, I hate referring to practice through Twitter, man. I want to be there. I wish I can be there. But guys, I will be there for the Panthers and Jets joint practice. I'm going to be there. Let's go. Does Richie like Sean Payton? No. I'm excited to see Zaire Barnes Thursday. So, again, Sauce Gardner is looking elite as usual. So, we're on Twitter right now, or should I say X right now. We're trying to figure out or see what's going on at practice. This was, I don't know if you guys can see this. So, yeah, we'll make it a little big. There we go. All right, so this was the latest from Connor Hughes. Sauce Gardner comes up for a would-be TFL. Come on, Connor, we're going to be relying on you today. Guys, make sure you hit that like button on your way in. We are doing the Jets training camp live report right now. The Jets are at practice. They do not have pads on, but folks, hit that like button on your way into the show. We appreciate it. Richie, does Baldwin make the team? And if yes, does that mean we carry 3 tight ends? Great question. Discord link doesn't copy. Can you send it in the chat? It's not working in the chat? Yeah, just click it. It's pinned in the chat, Daniel. If you click the link that's on the top of the chat, just click it, and it'll bring you to the Discord. But I'll put it in again. That's the Discord link. Let's see if Zach Rosenblatt's tweeting anything out. So this is an interesting thing to keep in mind. It's Wes Schweitzer versus McGovern at center, and I would have to assume that McGovern's going to win that, and Tittman's not going to be part of that discussion, really. Which is crazy. I have to admit I was wrong on that. I didn't expect that. And I can admit when I'm wrong. It's okay. I thought Tittman was going to win that job. You win some, and then you lose some. Does Tippmann actually look bad, or they're just patient with his development, asks Matt on Twitter. Zach Rosenblatt says development. Kimberly's in the chat. I'm going to week 1, super close seats, and I'm so hyped. Super close seats, that is awesome. I'm going to week 1 as well. Do not have super close seats. I'm going to be up in the upper end zone, and that is going to be probably the loudest Jets Jets chant I've ever heard in my life week 1. Like, seriously. I cannot freaking wait for week 1, folks. Oh, my God. I mean, can you ask for a better start to the Jets season? Monday Night Football. Jets, Bills. Aaron Rodgers' debut. Woo! Boy. I'll be there as well. Enjoy that game, Kimberly. That's freaking sick that you're going to be that close. I'm jealous. All right. So, we're waiting for some more updates. Come on, Beat. Wake up. This is why I like to tweet what's going on, because I like to tweet about everything. And now we sit here. We're waiting. Staten's going to be wild. You know it. McGovern is perfectly average. If we have to start him, it's not the end of the world. Pretty much. Rodgers is a decision maker on center. He'll get who he thinks is best for him. Exactly. What's your score prediction for week 1? 24-20 Jets. Every rookie ever said it would take a while for the game to slow down for them. Is everyone so anxious to throw? Yeah, exactly. Prime time. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know Cook went to visit the Jets, but did they even offer Cook a contract? Never heard. I don't know. I think that we have to wait and see what Cook decides. All right, Corey Davis is now participating with the first team. That's good. He's back. Shout out to this guy, Nick Feria. He's been really good covering the Jets this season. Jerome Cap made a nice catch and run. This is going to be the Hall of Fame game, people, right here. I'm telling you. Another good run for Bam Knight. Bam Knight has been a spark in this Jets offense in training camp. Folks, if you did not already, please do me a favor and hit that like button. Let's get it going, everybody. Come on now. We got 90 likes. I think we can get up to 100 right now. So hit that like button if you did not already. Let's get this up to 100 at least. Will Tippmann play Thursday? I have to assume, yeah. Oh, we got a fight. Laken Tomlinson took offense to something, and he got into a fight with Tanzel Smart, and it appeared Solomon Thomas. Another fight, baby. Let's go. I wish I was there to see that. Fight! Appeared to involve Laken Tomlinson, Tanzel Smart, but it couldn't get a good look. Seemed like the whole team ran over to break it up, including Rodgers. So it seemed like it was an actual big fight. Fights happen, man. I was there when Michael Clemens was going after Ruckert. I wonder who else is going to play Thursday. Me too. It's probably going to be all the backups and the people fighting. The boys are rowdy. The boys are rowdy. So, knowing that there's a fight, it's probably going to take a little bit for things to settle down. So I don't know what this means. Aaron Rodgers looking spry on a scramble, though I think Will McDonald might have sacked him. Looking spry. The heck does he mean by spry? It's a weird way to describe that. Oh, I know what it means. Rodgers still has his legs. QB steps and scrambles for what would have been a first down. All right. Rodgers using his legs. Spry means you look quick. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Lively. Because he's an old fart running around. That's why I use spry. Richie, can you give us an update how that line does versus Brian Burns next week? Guy is one of the best people. Never talk about him, though. Yeah, for sure. Guys, I'm going to be at the Jets-Panthers joint practice officially. So you guys know. Malik Taylor is starting to make some nice plays. Good catch on an in route and perfect ball placement from Rodgers. The final receiver spot is going to be very interesting to watch this month. It's going to be Jason Brownlee. Spoiler alert. If it's not, I'll be shocked. I'd be shocked. So far, Rodgers is connecting with some players. Garrett Wilson's not practicing, by the way. Hey, there's big ticket. He's going to be front and center on Thursday night, folks. Front and center, Mekhi Becton. What are you guys expecting from him? Oh, speaking of Mekhi Becton, pancake. Lawson has given him trouble all camp, but Becton dominated him on that rep. Okay, that deserves a quote tweet. I see you, Mekhi. Mekhi Becton pancake. That's back-to-back practices of Mekhi looking good. Mafios, my man, $5. Appreciate you, dude. I'll be there too, Richie. Going to Jets-Panthers training camp with my brother. Oh, no way, dude. Let's go. I'll definitely see you there. I'll definitely see you there, bro. Thanks for the donation. I can't wait to see you, bro. Let's go. I'll see you there for sure. Mekhi Becton pancake. Let's go. Big beast Mekhi. He's getting ready for Thursday. He's coming for that starting job. Telling you, folks. Stop sleeping on my man. And then the next play, Connor Hughes tweeted this. Okay, so Carl Lawson with a great swim move to cut inside of Becton for a would-be tackle for loss. Carl Lawson versus Mekhi. That's a great battle at camp, man. All right. So there's no pads today, so it's really hard to evaluate what's going on. Come on, baby. All right, we're waiting for another update. No clips or videos to be seen yet. This is the Jets training camp update live, baby. Let's go. Love the hat, Richie. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. I'm still positive on Becton. He's got something to prove this year. This is a make or break year for Mekhi. It's that simple. It's that simple, folks. All right, so waiting for another update on X, not Twitter, X, by the way. I mean, we could watch some NFL stuff. Justin Jefferson being unguardable. What was that? Patrick Peterson on him? Stands no chance. Jordan Whitehead giving a message for Revis, his cousin, before he gets into the Hall of Fame. Love that. Shout out to CJ Mosley for getting on to the 46th top 100. Probably one of the most underappreciated players on this Jets team by our own fan base. And I will say that until I see more love thrown his way. The captain of the defense. Shout out CJ, bro. Well deserved. All pro. Pro bowler CJ Mosley. Pat P with the Steelers now. All right. Thanks for correcting me, Anthony. Yo, Richie. What's up, bro? CJ's a beast. You know it. Would you consider CJ overpaid? I wouldn't. I know that everybody says he's overpaid. I think he's underrated. He's living up to the contract in my eyes. I mean, you're second team All-Pro, like top 5 in tackles every year. And his season of opting out of due to COVID is helping him out today. I mean, I don't like, who cares? You got to pay for good players, right? Like he restructured his contract twice. I don't consider him overpaid because I think that overpaid narrative is way overblown. I mean, you got to pay for good players. And he was a four-time Pro Bowler for the Ravens. He got paid for a reason. See, this is when I know Jets Forever is just trolling, because when you're an All-Pro and a Pro Bowler, you don't get paid vet minimum. If you believe a Pro Bowler and an all-second team All-Pro deserves a vet minimum, you don't know football. That's simple. It's literally it's not deeper than that. And it's like facts that CJ Mosley was a big reason why the Jets defense was so good last year. All right, any other updates? And he loves it here. And he restructured his contract multiple times. He's the leader, bro. Bro's a dog. He's going to age well and be here for a long time. I agree, man. I think that the Jets, the fact that he opted out of that COVID year helped out his play today. Because that took a whole year off the field, made him younger. He gets slimmed down and quicker every time. Are you going to game 1? Yes, I will be there. I will be there. Like Shaq and Kobe, Quinnen and Sauce. Look at this, guys. I ain't not getting into CJ debates with you folks. I ain't wasting my time with that nonsense. Greg Zuerlein, 3 for 4 on field goals, and he missed from 48. He's been looking pretty good at camp, man. The games that I've went to, the practice I've went to, he looked pretty darn good. All right, now we wait. Here's an update from TD on the Dolphins. Here comes Mike White. Mike White slant to Tyreek, too easy. I can totally see TD Finns talk jumping on the Mike White hype train and like taking shots at Tua. Like I can already see it. That's just TD, man. He's hilarious. And he's an anti-Tua person, and I cannot wait to see. He drives his own fan base crazy. Give me an update, someone at camp, would ya? This is interesting from First Take. We're not going to watch it, but apparently Marcus Spears thinks Saleh has more at stake this season than Rodgers. If the New York Jets don't reach their full potential, people in public, and New York Jets fans will find a way to say Robert Saleh messed this up. I mean, this is a big season for Saleh, no doubt. I mean, what's going on at practice? What's the beat doing? Just sitting on their hands? Like, let us know. The people want to know. Reed's so underrated, it's gross. Very true. He's been locked it up at practice as well. I also noticed Sauce and DJ Reed are swapping sides. Smooth background beat. Hopefully it's a good volume. It's not too loud, right? I'll lower it just a little bit. I don't want it to be too loud. Now all I see is TD Finns talk stuff. All right, guys, we are live giving you the training camp report. What's going on at practice today? Stay tuned. We are waiting for another update of what's going on. So far, nothing. So far, it's been a fight broke out, and Mekhi Becton pancake, and then Carlos came back and beat him on a rep. Rodgers looking spry, showing off his legs. What's good, Greg? Jermaine Johnson is... Yes, he is. See, when I'm at camp, I report on every play. To the point where actually some of you guys were telling me to delete some of the stuff because some of the stuff that happened at practice was negative. And I'm like, bro, I'm just tweeting what happened at practice. Why are you guys mad at me? I remember Sauce Gardner got called for a hold on Lazard, and I tweeted it out, and everybody was like, Melora L, Jets Media L, Richie, delete this, delete this, delete this. I'm like, bro, that's what happened at practice. It's like, I'm just trying to be an objective reporter here. Main event. Appreciate you, man. Who do you think will be the captains? DJ Reed should be, I think it's going to be CJ Mosley for sure. Aaron Rodgers for sure. Justin Hardy for special teams. And I don't know, man. DJ Reed does have that leadership role, I feel like. Maybe Quinnen Williams will get it, but he's not really a leader. I don't know. Who do you guys think will be the captains this year? Appreciate the donation, main event. JJ is going to be a big story this year. Yes, he is. Will McDonald's being slept on. He is, man. He looks so different out there at practice. Heard you're going to be with Ryan again on Saturday. How'd you know, Greg? Who told you? I'm assuming Ryan. Yep, I'll be at practice for both days over the weekend. All right, we got some updates. Malik Taylor, another completion. So it definitely seems like Malik Taylor has been doing some stuff. Rodgers still has his legs. QB steps up and scrambles for what would have been a first down. That happened a while ago. So Malik Taylor is getting involved. Good route. I mean, the practice I went to, Sauce Gardner had that man in prison. I mean, he was locking him up, Malik Taylor, and DJ Reed. Hot take. 4 defensive linemen will have 10-plus sacks. Who? Name the 4. Number 8 looks like somebody put the super pack in the back. Izzy, Brownlee, Rodgers, McDonald, and Quinnen. Who are these players? James says, Dwayne Brown is a vet and a leader. Team first guy. Should definitely be a captain. Doesn't always have to be the best players. Yeah, exactly. He definitely has a captain written all over him. Lawson, Johnson, Quinnen, and JFM? Bro, if those 4 all get 10 plus, yikes. Richie Rich, gonna have to go back and watch. What's up, man? Appreciate you tuning in. Q, McDonald, JJ, and Lawson, 10 plus. Sauce is a superhero. Captain Zach in 3 years. All right, Kay. This is a slow up. Speaking of Jermaine Johnson, here we go. Jermaine Johnson with a great move and would have easily gotten a sack on Rodgers in game. Yeah, so that's the thing about practice. It's really hard, especially when you don't have pads on. Jermaine Johnson is quick off the line, man. He looks quicker, faster, more powerful. Jermaine Johnson with a sack. And that's perfect timing because we're talking about sacking the quarterback. Yeah, bye. Give me 10 plus sacks this year, Jermaine. Give me it. All right, so we got a offensive line update. Carter Warren running now with the second team at left tackle while Becton is off to the side. He won the rep on McDonald nicely. Becton does not seem to be in pain, but could be on the snap count Salah talked about yesterday. Yeah, so Carter Warren, and remember, it's a competition, so the Jets are getting all the offensive tackles opportunities. And interesting because the practice that I went to, Will McDonald definitely destroyed Carter Warren on the reps I was there. So it's cool to see the rookie Warren get the better of McDonald in this rep. Uh-oh, we got a flash play, folks. Jason Brownlee just made an Odell Beckham-esque one-handed catch down the field on a pass from Zach Wilson. It was amazing. Oh, yeah. I cannot wait to see the video of this. The star. The star of Jets camp. Jason Brownlee, one-hander. Let's go. Brownlee's about to go crazy tomorrow night with Zach. I'm telling you. Love it. I want a video. Give me a video. Damn it. Okay, we got some Tim Boyle hype. So Tim Boyle can sling it. Picture perfect throw over 2 defenders to TJ Luther. That was a sweet throw. Okay. All right, Boyle, we'll see what you can do on Thursday night as well. Hopefully we never see Tim Boyle ever on the field for the Jets this season. I don't even want to talk about Tim Boyle, to be honest. Well, not good news here. Promising rookie Jason Brownlee leaves the field with an apparent arm-shoulder injury. He landed hard after a great deep reception. So it seems like on that one-hander, he got hurt. Oh, no. Oh, no. So it seems like on that one-hander catch that we were all just excited about, Brownlee hurt himself. I mean, look at Jets Twitter. How does this guy have this ready to go like that? Ugh. Hopefully it's just a little tweak. I don't know. Damn it, that means we're not going to be able to see him tomorrow, though. I mean, why do I keep saying tomorrow? Thursday. Damn it. And look at this. Connor Hughes is hyping it up. Holy crap. Catch of camp. Brownlee just made an absurd long one-handed catch from Zach Wilson. Jumped up, being interfered with, palmed it, then came crashing to the ground. Looks like he hurt his shoulder in process, but what a ridiculous catch. Yeah. Yeah, I jinxed him, guys. I'm the reason Brownlee got hurt. Sorry, guys. You practice like you play. Of course you do. What a it's like, yay, highlight of camp. But he hurt himself. The thing that sucks about this is Brownlee was going to be wide receiver 1 for the Hall of Fame game. Like, he was going to be the #1 receiver. I mean, we don't want to jump to conclusion. We don't know what the extent of it is. Now, will the Jets release a video if he got hurt on the play? This is what everyone wants. This is what everyone is here for. Jerome Cap with a deep reception from Tim Boyle. Yeah. Woo! Woo! Hey, we got a touchdown from A-Rod. Touchdown, Aaron Rodgers to C.J. Uzomah with the laser. And then he did the boom, boom, boom. Let's go. Aaron Rodgers to C.J. Touchdown. CJ's a great dude. Did you guys watch that interview with CJ Uzomah? He's awesome, man. I really like him as a person. He's a great culture guy. Jets forever. I hope you're right. Boyle will grow on you. Hey, I have nothing against Boyle. It's just like, I'm rooting for him. I want him to be great. But, like, I just, as a Jets fan, don't want to see Tim Boyle ever playing on a regular season game. That means we're healthy. That's what I mean. Nothing against Boyle. Richie, there's the catch. Let's go. Touchdown, Jets. Another perspective of the touchdown from Nick. Red zone work now. Rodgers threads the needle to Uzomah and then celebrates with the finger guns. Hall of Famer clearly having fun today. He's always having fun. We have a whole team full of great character guys. That's very true. Very true, man. All right. Now we're just seeing the same play being tweeted by all the beat reporters. A little late to the party, Zach, but love your work, man. All right, so far, seems like Rodgers is dicing it up. Now, I'm just waiting for another tweet or an X. Do I call it a tweet or an X, guys? What are we doing here? What do I call it? What do I call it? So there hasn't been any updates. Well, here's a Rich Cimini update. Same play. A little late to the party, Rich. Little late. All right, now I'm just waiting to see another update, folks. When will it come? We will find out. The last thing that we found out, folks, is a Jets touchdown. Rodgers to Uzama in the red zone. So now, after being at practice, I know it's probably Zach Wilson right now waiting in the red zone. All right. Good news. Brownlee just walked back onto the practice field, so maybe it's nothing serious. We'll see if he returns to practice. Oh, there we go. Let's go. Fingers crossed. Woo! All right, now we wait to see if he's returning to practice or not. What do you guys think? Oh, so stressful. And there goes my battery. So, another tweet about Jason Brownlee being back onto the field. I don't think they're saying that he's back practicing yet, but he's back onto the field, which is always a good sign. It's always a good sign. So I will give you guys all the updates that we need. All right, come on. Someone give me an update, would you? Someone give me a damn update. Don't see it yet. Come on. I'm silent because I'm reading Twitter and waiting to give you guys an update. All right. Rosenblatt says, Jason Brownlee did land hard on his amazing catch earlier, but now he's on the sideline with his teammates and looks okay. Woo! That's big. Loving to hear it. Hopefully he plays Thursday. He will. Now, how are they going to finish all practice? A lot of Justin Verlander news happening as well. It's a trade deadline day for baseball. Come on. Oh. This is my first time, by the way, being live during training camp like this. Do you guys like this? Should I do this for every camp that I'm not at? Should I be live for it? What do you guys think? Richie, what's good? What's the Hall of Fame game looking like? Who's playing? Zach Wilson's playing. Mekhi Becton's playing. And then everyone else is going to be backups. I need some Knicks upgrades. Like my Knicks content upgraded? Or what do you mean? Because I haven't posted on my Knicks channel in a minute. I got to get on there. You guys like it? All right, I might have to do live more often then. For when I'm not at camp. This is great, Rich. Love it. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Richie, nice t-shirt grab the other day. Thank you. Joe Douglas already reached out to my agent about signing me. Richie, this is great because it's tough to follow all the tweets all the time. I think this is awesome. Well, I hope you enjoy it. I'm also going to make a dedicated video about today's practice after the stream is wrapped up. Oh, here we go. This is a good tweet from Zach. Jets corners making Aaron Rodgers' life hard all camp. Back-to-back great coverage in red zone from Sauce Gardner and MC2. MC2 got the pass breakup. That's my secondary. No fly zone. Love it. Raiders have waived O.J. Howard. Well, thanks for the update. Don't really care right now. I'm looking for the Jets updates. Jets defense is winning the day. Stood on their head just now against Aaron Rodgers in offensive red zone drill. Forced turnover on downs. Carter. Yeah, we already saw that. We already saw it. Guys, I'm not sure if you're aware of this app, but if you guys are interested, if some of you guys are into some daily fantasy, pick'ems, and you're into sports betting, a really good app is Sleeper. And I actually am a partner of Sleeper now that I'm proud to announce. So if you guys want to click that link that I just put in the chat, you will actually get $100 matched up to $100 deposit. If you guys want to use my promo code JETS, to get your first deposit matched up to $100. So, for example, you put $20 down when you download Sleeper, you get $20 of free bets. So that means you get $40 total. You put $50 down, you get $50 free, so you get $100 total. What I like to do, because I'm a crazy guy, I put $100 down, and then I get $100 for free, so I get $200 to play with. So if you guys want to use promo code JETS, get your deposit matched. Right now, there's a lot of baseball bets to make, and they're going to have some NFL bets ready to go for the preseason. So if you guys want to download Sleeper, use code JETS, click that link. I would greatly appreciate it, man. Really does help out the channel more than you guys know. Again, by supporting the channel here is the way you could support your boy Richie. I really do appreciate you guys because I've been using Sleeper for baseball purposes, and I think that the football bets are going to be added very soon for the preseason and all that fun stuff. So shout out to Sleeper for sponsoring this live show, man. And make sure you guys use my code because, again, you get $100 matched right away. So definitely something to keep in mind. If you're not familiar what it is, we're going to take a quick little ad break. So again, use promo code JETS, and if you guys do, let me know. Sleeper is a sports book. It's kind of like a daily fantasy app. So they got a lot of, like, you know, you can bet over on pass touchdowns, under on passing yards, and then you kind of put $20 down to win big. So it's really fun, and I'm excited to make some good money on Sleeper this year, man. So if you guys want to use the code, you get free money. All you got to do is use promo code JETS. You put $20 down, $20 for free. Are you recording content of constructing your new studio? I'm actually going to my new studio right after I make my video today. So I might have to do that, Mr. Tibbs. You might have to. You might tell me. This is smart. You're giving me a good idea. Sleeper is a fantasy football app, and it's a daily fantasy app where you can win some big money. And if you guys do use my code and deposit $20, let me know so I can give you a shout out. All right, so practice is over. Here's some notes from Nick. Jason Brownlee with the catch of humanity. Tim Boyle and Rodgers look great. JJ's going to get a lot of reps on the first team this year. So confident with his moves. On to Ken. All right, so that's going to wrap up the practice. Interesting stuff. So I'm going to go watch the Robert Saleh press conference now, and then I'm going to make a video breaking down what happened at practice today, and then I'm going to go check out my new office space and move in, which is really exciting. Really exciting stuff. So I missed one play. What play did I miss? Oh, Jeremy Rucker with a phenomenal catch and a 2-point possession. Rodgers found him in the corner, and the young tight end got his feet in bounds while maintaining control. Great way to end a competitive practice. That's sick. We had a Jeremy Ruckert, little icing on the cake of a good practice. So shout out to Jeremy Ruckert. He looks like he is going to be a dog. He looks like he's going to be a dog, man. Jeremy Ruckert. What's freaking good, Jeremy? I talked to his dad the other day, which is pretty cool. And you can't say enough great things about the Ruckert family. You can't. Megan, read Rosenblatt. Uh-oh. What's Rosenblatt got to say? Man, Aaron Rodgers is so fun to watch in the red zone. It looked like he was about to get sacked, but with a quick flick of the wrist, he got it to a covered Jeremy Ruckert. Perfectly placed, fantastic throw, and touchdown to end practice. Yeah! Ooh. Dog stuff. I love that. That's a great way to finish off practice, man. And I'm going to break all this down in detail very soon. But Megan in the chat is asking about Manta Sleep. Don't worry, Manta Sleep is still a proud sponsor as well. If you guys know Manta Sleep by now, you know that Manta Sleep is the sleep mask to get right now. Use promo code JETS. So there's going to be a lot of promo codes to use for discounted stuff on this channel throughout the season. So get used to it, folks. I'm giving you all opportunities to get discounted products through your boy, Richie. So again, if you guys want to use promo code JETS, but this time for Manta Sleep, make sure you do so. It is the best sleep mask on the market. I can guarantee you that. This is the Pro Mask. And Megan obviously wanted me to talk about Manta Sleep because I'm pretty sure she has her own Manta Sleep mask and she's been loving it. And I have my own as well, and I've been loving it too. So if you guys think that this is something that will benefit yourself, consider buying one, or maybe you want to purchase one for a friend or a family member, you can get one for them as well. The Manta Sleep Mask comes with a lot of different cool, unique products. Check it out. So shout out to Megan for the support of the Manta Sleep Mask, the best sleep mask on the market. I don't lie to you guys. So shout out to Manta Sleep as always for sponsoring the channel. We greatly, greatly appreciate that. So folks, that's going to wrap up this show. I will be making a video recapping what happened at training camp in detail. That will be uploaded in the next 2 hours or so. And then I'm going to be going into my new office space to kind of organize it and move in, buy new equipment, and see what it's going to be like, man. It's going to be a lot of fun. So, hit that like button on your way out of the show if you did not already. And I think that I just found a new thing I want to do. I think going live for training camp that I'm not at is a smart thing to do. I like reacting to the live tweets together. So stay tuned for that. No practice tomorrow for the Jets because of them traveling to Canton, Ohio. And then we got a freaking game to talk about Thursday night. You kidding me? We got a game. So I'll see you guys later. Hit that like button. I love you all as always. Let's go Jets. Peace out.